Why you need to stop waiting for motivation. Introduction. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start when I feel motivated? Whether it's hitting the gym, starting a new project, or tackling a pile of chores, we often wait for motivation to strike before taking action. But here's the truth. Motivation is fleeting, unreliable, and often never comes. The key to achieving your goals isn't waiting for motivation, it's taking action, even when you don't feel like it. In this article, we'll explore why relying on motivation is a flawed strategy, the science behind why action comes before motivation, and practical steps to help you stop waiting and start doing. Whether you're a teenager trying to build better habits or an adult striving for personal growth, this guide will show you how to take control of your life and achieve your goals. Why waiting for motivation doesn't work. Motivation is often portrayed as the magical force that propels us toward our goals. But in reality, motivation is inconsistent and unpredictable. Here's why waiting for it is a mistake. 1. Motivation is temporary. Motivation is an emotional state, and emotions are fleeting. You might feel motivated one day and completely unmotivated the next. Relying on motivation means your progress will be just as inconsistent. 2. Motivation follows action. Contrary to popular belief, motivation doesn't come before action, it often follows it. When you start taking small steps toward a goal, the sense of accomplishment and progress can fuel your motivation to keep going. 3. Perfectionism kills motivation. Waiting for the perfect moment or the right level of motivation is a form of procrastination. Perfectionism can paralyze you and prevent you from ever getting started. 4. Motivation is overrated. Many successful people don't rely on motivation to achieve their goals. Instead, they focus on discipline, consistency, and building habits that make progress automatic. The science behind action and motivation. The idea that action leads to motivation is supported by science. Here's how it works. 1. The habit loop. Habits are formed through a 3-step process: cue, routine, and reward. When you take action consistently, your brain starts to associate the behavior with positive outcomes, making it easier to repeat. 2. The power of momentum. Newton's first law of motion states that an object in motion stays in motion. The same principle applies to human behavior. Once you start taking small steps, it becomes easier to keep going. 3. Dopamine and reward. When you take action and achieve even small goals, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This creates a positive feedback loop, making you more likely to continue. 4. Behavioral activation. Behavioral activation, a concept used in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, emphasizes taking action to improve mood and motivation. By engaging in meaningful activities, you can break the cycle of inactivity and low motivation. The consequences of waiting for motivation. Relying on motivation can have significant negative consequences, including procrastination. Waiting for motivation often leads to putting things off indefinitely. Missed opportunities. Opportunities don't wait for you to feel motivated. Low self-esteem. Failing to take action can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and inadequacy. Stagnation. Without action, personal growth and progress come to a halt. How to stop waiting for motivation. A step-by-step guide. If you're tired of waiting for motivation to strike, here's a step-by-step guide to help you take action and achieve your goals. Step 1. Set clear, achievable goals. Having clear, specific goals gives you direction and purpose. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps to make them less overwhelming. Step 2. Start small. The key to taking action is to start small. For example, if your goal is to exercise regularly, start with just 5 minutes a day. Once you build momentum, you can gradually increase the duration. Step 3. Create a routine. Consistency is more important than intensity. Create a daily or weekly routine that incorporates small actions toward your goals. Over time, these actions will become habits. Step 4. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This simple rule can help you overcome procrastination and build momentum. Step 5. Focus on progress, not perfection. Perfectionism can paralyze you and prevent you from taking action. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on making progress, no matter how small. Step 6. Eliminate distractions. Identify and eliminate distractions that prevent you from taking action. This might mean turning off notifications, setting boundaries with others, or creating a dedicated workspace. Step 7. Use accountability. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or mentor who can hold you accountable. Knowing that someone is checking in on your progress can motivate you to stay on track. Step 8. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated to continue. Step 9. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you struggle to take action. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge the challenge and focus on what you can do differently next time. Step 10. Embrace discomfort. Taking action often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a natural part of growth and remind yourself that the temporary discomfort is worth the long-term benefits. Real-life examples of action over motivation. Many successful people have achieved their goals by prioritizing action over motivation. For example, J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, wrote her first book while juggling single motherhood and financial struggles. She didn't wait for motivation, she committed to writing every day. Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, famously said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen." His success was built on discipline and hard work, not waiting for motivation. Stephen King, the prolific author, writes every day, regardless of whether he feels inspired. His consistency has led to the publication of over 60 novels. By setting clear goals, starting small, and building consistent habits, you can create momentum and achieve lasting success. Whether you're a teenager trying to build better habits or an adult striving for personal growth, remember that action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Stop waiting for motivation. Start taking action today. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content on personal growth, productivity, and achieving your goals. Together, we can create a community of action takers and goal achievers.